Hello, my friends. This is your trader's friend. Thank you for joining me today for another video. I'm so glad you could be here with me. Today, I'd like to talk to you about keeping your risk small. I'd like to talk to you about trading off of the 1 minute time frame. And this is the time frame that I was most afraid to trade from for the longest time. But I've found that it has tremendous advantages over large time frames. You get to keep your stop losses smaller. You get in on the move sooner, making it less likely that you're going to end up at the bottom side of a trade when you get a little bit of profit with a higher risk factor. Um, just want to throw this in as a sideline. What I have been doing this month, I'm still goofing off. I'm still having fun, laking. Um, in other words, I am bumming around at the lake, bumming around, watching old VHSs, and just having a blast. After I took that hit earlier this month, I figured it would have been much better had I taken the entire month off. So that's what I'm doing. I decided to take the rest of this month off. Hadn't decided when I'm going to come back to trading, but I felt like it was about time for a new video at any rate. Now, I also want to say that in trading the 1 minute time frame, you get lots of false trading signals. And you'll see before you, I have all of these moving averages. And the reason I have these moving averages on the 1 minute time frame is because you change trends so often that a trend line really wouldn't work as well here. You have the 50, you have the 20, you have the 14, the 10, and the 8. All of these I'm experimenting with right now, and I'm waiting until I can see a clear advantage that we can get in on a trade. I'd like to show you this live so that you'll have an idea of what I mean by a trading advantage. This is the Euro USD on the 1 minute time frame. While we're waiting, let me explain what these lines are. This is your resistance from yesterday. The pink line that you see is a line that I drew early yesterday morning off of the 1 hour time frame. So this is the trend line from the 1 hour. Okay, guys, it looks like we have our opportunity. And by the way, our stop loss is right above the top of this candle. Our stop loss is at 1.30011. Okay, guys, I was attempting to get out at the bottom of this candle, but I remembered that I was making a video and had to come back to the recording side. And by the time I did that, you can see what happened. But this is the perfect illustration to say that this is the 1 minute time frame. On a 1 minute time frame, you want to get into a trade and you want to get out of a trade. Now, we'll probably be able to close in a good little profit here. It'll be okay, it won't be spectacular, but this is just to illustrate the low risk, high reward of trading off of this small time frame. We're almost ready. Well, we were almost ready to get a little bit more of a drop. This is the hardest thing about trading live because you know about where you want to get out of the market, and price just does what it does. And as you pause the video and come back to the video, you can see you get a lot of price movement. Let's close this. And that's the thing about the 1 minute chart. You've got to cut when the market shows you that things are no longer going in your favor. Now, this may continue to fall. I'm not sure. But that's the thing about the 1 minute time frame. You get more trading setups, you get more opportunities, and I'll tell you what it is that I'm looking for when I get into a trade on the 1 minute time frame. I like to see what's going on in my hourly chart, and you see how price continued to fall down here. But let me show you what you're looking for. When your moving averages are braided up together like this is not a market you want to be in. There are people who are good at this and they can scalp this. I'm looking for the trade that's going to give me the biggest advantage. And you see that trade continue to bleed down. That's what I was thinking was going to happen. Now I'm going to have to wait for the next trade setup. But you can see that once we got that signal, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. About 18 minutes worth of a good ride. Um, and you'll see what you're looking for is you're looking for all of your lines to get closer together like you see here, and you want price to just go right above it. This is and you can see that's exactly what we did here live. Ooh, and price continued to bleed down beautifully. But once you get that closeness and price just creams it, and it doesn't always happen like this, because you can see where price creamed it before. But one of the things I was looking for was for this 50 period moving average to get closer to these other moving averages before I decided to make my leap. And chances are price is going to come back up here, bounce back down again before it reverses. Now this is a different kind of example. You see where your moving averages are braided. However, once price begins to demolish them, they're not right there together. They get together around there, but price starts before the fact. Now you have price breaking through this 50 period moving average for a nice bleed down. And this is more of an example of what it is that I was looking for this morning. You got prices close together, and you can see that the 50 period is approaching the rest of the moving averages. When my moving averages are far apart like this, then that's not a trade. If it's going in the opposite direction of the trend, if it's going to the south side, then if the trend lines are going up, I don't want to take that trade. I only want to take trades in harmony with that short-term trend. Here's a different example as well. You can see how closely knit you get all four of those moving averages. Price begins to fall down through them. The 50 period is also approaching, and you get this beautiful bleed down. Once price hits that 50 period moving average from the bottom side, it's rejected and price falls all the way down. Guys, these are about the things that you're looking for. If you have any questions on this video or any video that I make, please ask. I have no secrets. You can absolutely do this. You can absolutely be successful at Forex. Okay, guys, in a total of 21 minutes from the time we got in, I guess with the start candle it was up 22, but from the point we got in, price fell 30 pips in 21 minutes. We got 14 pips out of it. Not too bad. That's the thing about the 1 minute time frame. You get several setups during the course of the day, but make sure that your setup gives you the best possible advantage. Have a terrific trading week, and yes, you can absolutely do this. You can absolutely be successful at Forex.